Hello and welcome to the fourth installment of Ryn Randall's Simlife. Notable today, Ryn's skills improve and he finally gets started on his garden. Today we join Ryn as he wakes, ready to start his day playing hooky. We set him up to replenish his needs bars for bladder and hunger, and then we finally set up some actions that will help progress his aspiration. As you might remember, Ryn is looking to complete the collector aspiration. So we'll have him dig and look for frogs around the neighborhood. Okay. That seems to be all the dig spots. You guys can be proud of Ryn today. He finally succeeded in cooking an actual meal without starting a fire. And managed to level his cooking skill to 2 while making his breakfast. What's funny is this is the same breakfast he tried to cook I think 2 days ago in SimWorld when he set himself on fire. Now, the skill, getting skill to level 2, was part of his task for his high school grades. So hopefully, come Monday, when he returns to school, he can stop being a C student and start being a B student. Now that Ryn's done eating, let's take a look at his curator milestone. For this, we need to collect 5 crystals, 3 frogs, and 3 fossils. With the actions we have already queued, we have 2 frog spots and 3 digging spots to investigate. And of course, while he's working on that, I'm going to investigate a couple of these people, and maybe he can find a new friend. Unlikely, but worth hoping for. So he's found a dirt surfer frog. Gonna harvest a few more gardening things. And he found obtainium, which is a metal. We've got striped harp frog. I wonder if that's pretty. Got Simtanium, and then we've got one last dig spot before we work on his social Social tag. Let's see what he finds. Looks like the garden of our neighbor is ready to be harvested again. Oh. I missed what he found. It was a crystal, however. I'll look in his inventory in a little bit. Doing one last sweep for any more dig spots. While he's harvesting up that garden. I guess he's not here yet. Oh, right. He was talking to Claire on the phone. Probably invite her over, actually. We want them to be friends. As you can see, all his bars are green and have stayed green for most of this time. Hey, look. A dig spot that we missed. Let's find out what's in there.
Shephanaz Nabim Rabazi. This is doom.
Looks like a time capsule. Okay. Now that his digging is all done, and he's gotten started on his aspiration, his milestone for the aspiration, we're going to have him come to Claire and start some chit chat. So far, even though I haven't really looked at a lot of the Sims, Claire is looking at being his future wife. We're going to give it some time and look at some of the other Sims, but we want to go ahead and get to know her while we have her around, I guess. The idea for this is I want to kind of make a legacy play. So Ryn would find a wife, they would have a child, only one. We want to focus on the one child, raise that child from being a baby into being an adult. So Claire is cheerful and mean. Not sure how I feel about that. But we want to raise the kid and then find that child a partner and go down through the generations. This will be a challenge, of course, because I have never done this.
Oh, whips for zoo. Whew.
Not like an actual challenge. I've heard that there are some really interesting challenges. I might eventually look into some of those, but this first playthrough I'm probably just going to try and follow the family line.
See why.
Yes. Kijun. Baldra Amaga Jagorg.
Gel?
Yes.
Z.
Gorg. Yabi. Galoya.
Alright, well,
Badanoosh.
she might be mean, but she is single at least.
Sebene. Jiffa.
So now,
Oh, aggressive.
we've found that she is single. We're going to
But no bay.
look at some of these options.
Arbovinia Quar. Jabba.
So shum.
Klanav.
You know me.
Lerna.
Moose. Lula. Bane Trip. Zigafin. Badiba. Brobna Stevie.
What's funny is I invited her over while he's playing hooky. She goes to the same school, so she obviously has to be playing hooky too.
Sebene. Jiffa.
Chub Waxo Samso.
Abba. Barnoy.
Tuga.
Yelna Bekinoy. Sama.
Well, I guess she's leaving. Things are going fairly well with Claire. They are somewhat interested in each other anyway. Okay, so there's the striped heart frog that we found. Got some strawberries. Now seems like a good time to go ahead and start our garden, actually. Having the trash plant is okay, but it's not really worth much. So we're gonna plant some snapdragons because they're worth quite a bit, and we're going to need more than 153 simoleons if something were to happen. We currently don't have enough. There's the Centenium. There's the Jonquilus, the crystal that we picked up. Alright. So, Claire has returned from her jog. We've got a Tobor. Sims trophy. So we do have the garden set up to be planted. There is obviously like all of this stuff in his inventory that we can sell if there was an emergency, but I would obviously rather have some kind of source of income Not that the neighbor's garden isn't nice and close, but it'll be best if he works on his gardening in his own yard. I'm not actually sure why I spent so much time socializing with Claire when the bar for social was already up. Hey, he got promoted to B student. Oh, I guess as school ended on Friday, even though he wasn't there, he was promoted to B student. Well, that's nice. Anyway, back to socializing with Claire. She's having a pleasant conversation with Ryn. So, like I said, she is currently our romantic interest, so we want to get our friendliness with her up quite a bit. And hey, bonus, we've got level 2 charisma. Go Ryn. With his newfound charismatic skill, I think it's time to broach the romance subject with Claire. Now seems like a good time to set him up for some food. He can eat while he chit-chats and tries to schmooze her a little bit.
Oh, dag dag.
Well, nice to see Claire taking an interest in our garden. We should probably go ahead and have Ryn work on getting those snapdragons planted. Really glad that I had him take the day off of school. We haven't really struggled with his needs. He's gotten some skills up. He's increased his grades. He's making friends. Well, increasing his friendliness with one person anyway. Look at that. The green bar over this conversation is almost at 50%. Alright, we finally have him planting the snapdragons we have laid out. The beginning of our first garden. Alright. Gardening to level 2. This is his third skill that he's gotten up to level 2.
Hey, Bo!
Ah, Larson. Aha.
Lloyd, daba yixel, whatever, huh? Uh-huh.
Shoot now.
Wadida.
He's got quite the mood boost going on right now.
So shameless about. You threw her. Don't have that be. Easy boys and microphone.
I know this one is outdoors. That one's probably chatting with his friend. I guess it's getting kind of late for Claire. She's gonna head home. Ryn will finish up watering his new plants, cleaning his dish, and then we'll get him some bathroom time. Yep, we're not gonna let Blanca, maybe it is Blanca, I don't know. Either way, Blanca or Bianca, we're not letting her come over. She is so much trouble. He's so much more conscientious about cleaning than I am. Got him taking out the trash without anybody telling him to. Get him to put his books away too. Well, we'd better clean up this mess as well. Wonder where that came from. We need to make sure it doesn't sprout into another trash plant. Alright, well, while he's doing that, we're going to look for some potential digging spots. Does not seem like they have respawned yet, but gonna take a look around anyway. Making sure not to forget this spot over there beneath the tree. Ryn has apparently decided it is time for bed, but we're gonna wake him up and have him take a bath. Because that's tiny nap was apparently enough to almost fill his energy bar. And he definitely needs to fill some of these other needs. So, we'll have him watch some TV after he makes himself a salad so that he can eat while he's watching. Go ahead and get him out of the tub. Oh, good thing he's only making a salad. Better to cut your finger than to burn everything.
Eben!
Well, thanks for watching. Maybe leave a comment, a like, or subscribe below. It's been a blast sharing my sim exploration with you guys. Next episode, I will not be using voiceover. I'll be talking on the mic as I actually play. So let me know next week how you feel about that. Whether you prefer me voicing over after it's done or talking as I'm playing. I feel like the pacing would be much different.
Boggity Babs. Ya